So in Nigeria, several children have contributed to the development of the country, but most times the deeds of these children are often overlooked by the public. 12 years ago, Dufil Prima Foods, the makers of Indomie instant noodles, noticed this gap and introduced Indomie Independent Day Award, IIDA, solely for children. In preparation for this year's award, which is holding in October, we have with us Dufil Prima Foods Group Public Relations and Events Manager, Mr. Tope Ashiwaju, and one of the past winners, Victor Olayiwola. Welcome to the show. So before we have this conversation with you, I'd like our viewers and audience to watch this clip.
My name is Victor Olayiwola. I'm 15 years old. I attend Honey Spring High School. What motivated me to save my mom was because I know she suffered a lot for me and I don't want all her suffering should go in vain. And because I love my mom so much, I don't want to be alive, I should not have a mom.
He redeemed me from death. He's an hero because he lost something for somebody else's life. Victor is my child and he's happened to be the only child that I have. We were coming from the church on that fateful day. We've already highlighted from the bus. So now we're going back home. We wanted to cross. So I think he saw the bus that was coming at the right time because of the traffic light. He couldn't wake. Maybe the bus failed to brake. I did not aware. But Victor's noticed that. I just had to turn back to come and Mommy, he pushed me out of the way. But because he couldn't rescue himself, the bus hit his legs and the leg got broken. He was rushed in the blood as a mother. But for me to rescue them, it was one that rescued my life.
If I find myself in that kind of situation again, I will do it again. I'm going to save that person is actually going to, or myself. I'm going to do it again. I know that they're going to amputate it. I know that God has done his best and that's how it's going to be.
Doctor called me as a mother that, what is the next thing to do that? Don't think the guy can sustain him, the leg that he has to amputate it. I said no. They said the thing is between 50-50. I did not even ask her then. I said no.
Till date, Victor wears the evidence of his heroic act as he moves around with his prosthetic limb.
Now, I definitely remember this story last year, and I know it was quite moving, and I know Dufil Foods, the makers of Indomie, have actually invested so much in this project of celebrating bravery in various angles, intellectual and social. So in this, you've been doing this for so many years. Tell us this initiative again, like shed more light on exactly the initiative of helping and projecting young people like this.
Thank you very much, Mariah. Good morning, viewers. From us in Dufil Prima Foods PLC, we recognize the gap that children in Nigeria are doing quite a lot of things that are worth celebrating and emulating. And we said to ourselves that we're going to play a very active role in that space. And that is what led to the beginning of that initiative called IIDA. In 2008, when we started this program, we had several people who submitted several stories. And till date, I can say that we've had very wonderful and touching and even very emotional stories that even children who watch this oftentimes don't want to believe. And we say to ourselves, does this really happen in Nigeria? And the answer is yes, it does happen in Nigeria. All we just need to do as a brand is to bring them out and showcase to the public and celebrate the heroism in every one of them. Just like we have said, Victor is just one of them out there, and it all starts. We ask people to come out with these stories, showcase it, send it to us. We'll do a back-end validation, and of course, what we do is to ensure that whatever stories that we get are properly, put together.
Right.
So
and of course,
to talk to Victor. Victor, how are you?
I'm fine.
Well done for what you did for your mom.
But I would like to know how you're coping with life after your surgery and then the prosthetic leg. Are you in school, and do your friends, also comment what you've done, or they make life tough for you?
Yeah, I'm still in school. But everything is just so complicated. But that's how it goes. But I'll use what God gave me as I'll use what God gave me as a normal thing, as a normal human being. But I'll try my best to make it in the right way.
This award that you got, yes, go ahead.
So I'm going back to your comments, Mr. Tope, and the thing for me is, we tend to, what awareness and media is drawn to negatives of our society, and we tend to celebrate the fact that Nigerians are into cybercrime and all that the young people are doing that is going wrong. So I'm happy, and every time we do this, that you come on the show and we were forced to acknowledge the fact that there are brave young Nigerians making impact in this country. I want to applaud the initiative for what you've done so far. But how has the response been in terms of people thinking that this is cooked up?
Okay.
And how do you assure people that they are genuine stories?
Okay, thank you very much. You see, part of our success story has been our partnership with media houses like TVC. Now, you see, because a lot of these things are hidden, not many people, for instance, every time we have a program, we have a show, the maximum number of people we can put together at any point in time would be maybe maximum 1,000. Okay. Now, by the time you put it on TV, millions of Nigerians are looking at what is happening. I mean, obviously, the viewers saw what happened now. Most of the time, what we try to do is to say that these stories come from outside. We do a back-end validation, and we throw back to the society. And, of course, any of this that you watch, we bring lots and lots of credible judges to adjure on these stories. Right. So it's not directly from us that we are picking who wins and who does not.
Okay. Please, could you tell us about this event, the Indomie Independent Day Award? Okay. I think you've been doing this for 12 years now.
12 years.
Yes. Could you please shed more light on what?
Okay. Essentially, what we do is that there are three processes to this. Stages. It means that the search exercise, the validation exercise, and of course, eventually the celebration, which is what is coming up in October 12, 2019. So such exercise is going around the country to look for these stories. Of course, validation is to ensure that whatever stories that we get have been collaborated by third party or have been reported in the past. And I'm quickly to mention that it's not only the physical bravery that we're celebrating. There's also the Intellectual Bravery Award, and of course, there's also the Social Bravery Award.
Okay.
Part of what the Social Bravery Award will do is, maybe you have children who still drive to ensure that, things like NGOs, people like saying early child marriage should be discontinued, ensuring that people don't go into drugs and other stuff like that. You're amazed that people, even children, take out of their pocket money to ensure that this is
interesting was the intellectual bravery, because those are when inventors, kids who actually invent things. So we don't want kids thinking as if we're only looking for those who are brave enough to do these kind of acts. It's more of people, intellectual, social, and all that. But
so what do they get?
Yeah.
So it's for us, we say the minimum that they get is ₦1 million scholarship. Oh, wow. However, we've had people spontaneously donating almost everything for these children. Some of them got as much as ₦3.5 million last year. Yeah. So just at a sitting, voluntary donation. And you see, because they're all part of the monetary aspect of it, once Nigerians recognize and admit that you have done good, I think it's forever in you.
Okay, so Mr. Ashiwaju, is there a follow-up? Because I was concerned about how Victor lives now. Yes. And unfortunately, Victor, you need to speak up out when you're talked to. I wanted to know how he's coping now, because school is a different thing entirely. How do you follow up on the lives of children like Victor, to make life better for them?
Part of what we do is just to ensure that, from time to time, already he's a brand ambassador for us. So what we do is that we keep a tab on him and say, okay, how is school going on? Part of it is also bringing him back on air to show people that, we have not just given an abandoned
he's a star. He's a star. That's the idea, because you must understand understand that, once you understand that you're a star, you're bigger than whatever negative comments comes around you. It's important. Yes, Mary, one last
I
thing.
just wanted to find out if your story has helped your schoolmates in any way. Do you have any stories that you can say because of what you did and because of how Dufil has also come in contact with you? Is there something you've done? Has it inspired your mates?
Yeah, I serve as a role model in my society.
Okay.
So people look up to me.
Oh, wow. That's
fantastic.
Good. So what's next? What's next for you? Listen, you're on TV now. You can Dangote can be watching right now. So what's next for you? What are the things we aspire to do in future?
Now I need further educations.
Okay. What class are you in?
SS3.
SS3. Oh, so you're about to go into university. Fantastic. Okay, so that's good. Go ahead.
So after, I wish I could have the opportunity to study more abroad.
Oh, wow. We all do, don't we? Trust me. You don't want to go abroad too. We all want to go abroad. Don't worry. Hey, listen, anybody, you'll be surprised. Somebody can make it happen.
Yeah.
But is there any other information you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well, the information I'd like to share with us, this Saturday, come 12th of October, we're going to be celebrating another set of children, 2019. We're going to be celebrating them, and we're going to also showcase them to the whole world to say there are a lot of things happening in there, especially from the children. We know as a brand that once we get it right from this particular age, we know we'll have a better Nigeria.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, if you're out there,
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.